I came so close to winning $1 million. What's up, grinders? I just got back from South Florida where I played in the $3,500 World Poker Tour main event. Really tough field. I wound up making a pretty deep run, but I'm not going to give any spoilers. You'll just have to watch it for yourself. I started off the trip going to a poker wedding. So my dear friends Kristen Bicknell and Alex Foxen just got married in Key West. So started the trip off with a really nice small little ceremony. And then wound up kicking it in Miami for a few days and then headed over to South Florida in Hollywood for the tournament. So had a really fun time, played some interesting hands, so let's jump into it. If you can please hit that subscribe button, make a comment, do whatever you can to help. I love spreading poker love, showing the lifestyle, doing some hand analysis. So please subscribe, help me help you, and let's spread the poker love. Alright guys, I am on my way to register for the $3,500 World Poker Tour main event. It is a great tournament. The pros from all over the world fly in for this one, so really excited. This is definitely one of my favorite venues. Everything here is awesome. The restaurants, the food, the vibes, the pool. Just really legit place to play. Alright, so I just finished up dinner break. I'm heading back to Hard Rock right now. I had a nice sushi dinner. I have about starting stack. We're coming back to 501K with a 1K big blind ante, so about 50 big blinds. It was a pretty volatile day. Played a lot of hands, so it was pretty up and down. I played an interesting hand versus Ashley Sleeth. She opens middle position at 1200 at 300, 500 big blind. It folds to me in the big blind. I call with ace 4 off. The flop is ace 10 3 2 clubs. I don't have any clubs. I check, she bets 1K, I call. The turn is the 8 of hearts, not bringing a flush draw or anything. She bets 4K and I call. Now I call thinking, you know, I'm not blocking any of the draws. She can definitely be barreling off some of her draws here. And I do have top pairs. So my plan was to probably fold all club rivers and any river that brings the straight. So the river was a 4 for me, so no clubs, all the straights bricked, and she shoves all in for 14K more, I think for like 1 second, and then I end up calling, and she has ace 8 for a better 2 pairs. So kind of a cooler there, pretty bad river, but it's all good, chip in a chair. So I will keep you guys updated on the next break. On the last break of the night, I ran it up pretty well. I have about 100K. I just lost a pot with aces, like 2 hands before the break, but it's all good. I'm bluffing a lot, so I'm getting paid with my value hands. And yeah, just 2 more hours and off to bed. So I found a bag. I'm so happy. Only fired 1 bullet, which is amazing because I actually was planning on firing like 3 or 4 in this, so that's always good to bag on 1. Pretty solid last few levels. Had a couple interesting hands, but got down to like 35 big blinds. I think that was like my lowest point. And I wound up getting aces all in pre to queens and held, so that was fun. And yeah, just really tired. It was a long day of grinding. We come back in 2 days because tomorrow's another flight for day 1. So I have tomorrow to relax, probably shoot some more videos for you guys, and yeah, just maybe take it easy and get some work done. So anyway, I'm tired, I'm delirious, it's loud, it's crowded, there's a party tonight, and I just want to go to bed. So catch up with you guys tomorrow. Alright, so today is my day off. I have a pretty sweet office for the day. A little bit loud, but I figured I would share some hands that I played yesterday. First, let's start with one that I think I really misplayed. It was against a decent player. The blinds were 1K, 1500, 1500 ante. The cutoff opens to 3500. I had the ace of spades, king of hearts on the button, so I 3-bet him to 10,500. Now keep in mind, I had been pretty aggressive, 3-betting pretty wide the whole tournament, so I definitely thought that I would be able to get wider calls because I've been just 3-betting so much. So I 3-bet, he calls, like snap calls, and we're heads up to the flop. The flop is Jack, 9, 3, 2 spades. I have the ace of spades. Here's where I think I messed up. He checked and I checked back. Now I think I should be c-betting here, but I figured I had decent showdown value, and I really didn't want to get raised if I had c-bet. So I checked back. The turn is a queen of hearts, not bringing a flush draw or anything. He checked and I check again. Now here is where maybe I should have put in a small bet, but I just decided to check and see what happens at showdown. So the river is a 6 of diamonds, complete breath. He checked and I bet 15K. Now the reason I did this is because I really didn't think that I do have some showdown value with my ace, but I really didn't want to check back and lose to like pocket deuces or something, or pocket fives or ace or something, and I thought that I'd be able to get him to fold those pairs because there's so many overcards on the board. So I bet 15K, he snap called me with pocket fours. So that was kind of dumb. He said he'd probably have fold one bet on the turn and then folded to a river bet, so I maybe should have bet turn and river small, but I don't know. Anyway, so that was an interesting hand. Okay, so another hand that was like super fun, because like I said, I'd been so aggressive all day. Under the gun opens, I look down at pocket aces, I 3-bet, he shoves all in, like snap shoves all in. He has king, queen offsuit, and my aces hold. So that was a fun one. That happened like the last level of the night. He didn't have too many chips, but I definitely think it was a little bit of a spaz on his part, but hey, I'll take it. Yeah, so I'm feeling really good going into day 2 tomorrow. I bagged 133K. We're coming back to 2,500 big blinds, so I have like 53 big blinds, which is totally fine, totally chilling. We go to 90-minute levels, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I have plenty of time, plenty of playability, hoping to just make the best possible decision that I can on every hand, and yeah, just kind of have fun and enjoy the ride, because that's, you know, important. Poker is a game and it's important to have fun, as you can see. I'll catch up with you guys soon. If you guys are enjoying this video, please hit that subscribe button and come follow my journey with me. So I am at the Hard Rock Cafe and I'm about to get some grub. I try and eat pretty healthy, so I'm looking at the salads. You don't want to get too full when you're on a poker trip, because then you're not going to have the energy to play, believe it or not. My name is going to go right there. Alright, so I am on my first break. Nothing really much to report. I have about the same stack that I started the day with. We are coming back to 4K big blinds, so I have like about 35 big blinds, so chilling in a good spot. 500 and something people left. I'm predicting we're gonna make the money probably around 10K big blind, so probably right after dinner break. Really the only significant hand that I played I open in middle position with ace king off. I get flat from the cutoff, and the button 3-bets to about 3.5 times my bet, and I just shoved for like the 40 bigs. It was pretty big shove there, but I think that he's going to be 3-betting really wide in that spot, just because ranges are so wide between mine and the cutoff call. So I think that yeah, if I had gotten called, we probably were flipping. Maybe he's going to call with ace queen sometimes, and I just have a lot of fold equity. Where the cool kids hang out. Dinner break. We are about 8 players from the money, and I'm super pumped. I'm sitting pretty with 400K. We're coming back to 10K big blind, so I have 40 bigs, plenty of time, plenty of playability. The field is definitely getting tougher. The cream always rises to the top, so a lot of the fish are busting now. But I predict the money is going to go pretty fast. It might be somewhat of a long bubble, but I don't think it's going to take more than like 30 minutes to get in the money, but we'll see. Wish me luck. Oh, and fun fact, Steve Aoki is here, the DJ. Pretty cool. He's a WPT ambassador now. So I just bagged for day 3. I am so unbelievably exhausted. It's 1 o'clock in the morning now, and we've been grinding since noon. I put 400K in the bag, so we're coming back to 2,500 big blinds, so I bagged 16 big blinds. We are guaranteed $9,300. But again, I'm only looking at first, over a million for first, so I'm just focusing on that. It was a pretty up and down day for me. I had a pretty big stack all day, actually. Had it up to about 900,000 and bled a little bit of chips. Played some hands that, a couple coolers. I am literally delirious, but I'm happy that I bagged. So I'm gonna go home, zen out, try and get some sleep for day 2 tomorrow at noon. See you then. Starting the day with a fresh shot of ginger, cayenne pepper, and lemon. Wakes you up. Alright, so I am in the car on my way to my day 3. I'm super pumped, really excited. I have 16 big blinds. We're coming back to 25,000 big blind. And I have about 400K, so I don't feel short or anything. We go to 90-minute levels today, which is perfect. I don't feel rushed. It's such a good structure. I have a lot of playability. I can still min raise fold off this stack size. I can look for a spot to shove over and open, and gonna be trying to be pretty nutted when I re-shove over a shove. So hopefully I pick up some cards today. I am pretty rested. We got home pretty late last night, around 2 a.m. and was pretty wired, but I wound up getting about 6 hours of sleep. So feeling good, feeling excited, feeling pumped. Gonna try and stay humble and realize that I'm in for the long haul. It's gonna be a long time to the final table. We're not gonna hit the final table until tomorrow, most likely. So wish me luck, and I'll keep you guys posted. Let's go. Oh, nice happening.
This is 5, 8, 9, 9, 91, 92, 50.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great
You
day.
too. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any more of my videos, and drop me a comment. I love hearing from you. Let me know if you would play any of these hands differently and just your overall thoughts. So thank you guys. Good luck in your games, and I'll see you next time.